Shalom. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shah, Bahasham, Rekha Kodash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone everywhere, and peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful less scattered abroad. Coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahasham Shah. Lord's willing, this lesson is edifying. And just want to bring, this preset out. And, Lord willing, this lesson is edifying, man. All right. So the first precept I want to bring out is, now this is Proverbs, the 24th chapter, starting at verse 1. And it says, "Be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them." And I wanted to bring this out through the spirit, because scripture says to be not envious against evil men. It's all set up in Babylon the Great. They set up these false, these false idols. They set up these false prophets, and they give them things such as riches, glory, and fame, and it's set up for us to, look after them. It's set up for us to, try to be like them. And the scripture tells us to not be envious of them, because they evil men. They not doing the will of Yahweh Bashim Shah. So we can't be, we can't be trying to aspire to be like them. Well, we want to be like Yahweh Shah, man. To the best of our abilities. So it says neither desire to be with them. It says what? Roughly paraphrasing, not to be equally yoked with unbelievers, man. But more, the point being that I brought out that precept was to not be envious of what these 2/3 got, man. Don't be envious of what they have. Don't be envious of, the things that they have, because what is the fashions of this world passeth away, man. This is all but for a season. We laying up our treasures in heaven, man. Matter of fact, get that verse right quick. Matthew 6. All right, this is Matthew 6. I'm gonna start at Matthew chapter 6. And I'm going to start at verse 19, and it says, "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, where thieves break through and steal." Verse 20, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. So we want to be laying up our treasures in the kingdom of heaven, man. And how do we do that? How do we lay up our treasures? By not trying to build, not trying to aspire, not trying to establish anything right here. Because why? It says, because the scripture says, where moth and rust, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. This place corrupted, man. Babylon the Great is corrupted, man. So we don't want to be trying to lay a foundation on this place, man. But that's what these 2/3 do. All right, we back. That's what these 2/3 do, man. They're trying to establish, they're trying to build something on this side. Micah 2:10 says, "Arise ye and depart, but this is not your rest, man." These 2/3, you have a conversation, with a ninja. Well, the only thing that they want to do is what? Get rich. That's the only thing. Get a bag, money, hoes, fame, Instagram, clout. That's the conversation of a typical average 2/3 ninja, man. Shit, I'm trying to get a bag, man. I'm trying to do this and that. They want to do everything but get in these scriptures, man. So going back to Proverbs 24, and I'm gonna read it again from the top. It says, be not thou envious against evil men, neither desire to be with them, man. Don't be envious of a 2/3, man. Don't be envious of a ninja out here, man. Yeah, they might have, a nice car, so proclaimed nice car. They might have nice clothes, jewelry, whatever the case may be. But don't be envious of that, man. Because that's all for a season. Shit. Yeah, how about you, man? I saw watching, the brother lesson earlier, we can't even fathom what Yahweh Shem Shah has in store for us, man. Lord willing, we be those men, So we can't be envious of what these 2/3 got. We can't be, shit, man. I wish, trying to be covetous. I can't say the word covetous. Covetous. Salakia for pronouncing the word wrong, but we can't be trying to covet, or trying to be like, damn, I wish I had that, man. Yahweh Shem Shah gives us everything we need. Yahweh Shem Shah knows what we need. Scripture says that, don't give me riches nor poverty. Roughly paraphrasing, give me riches nor poverty. Just give me what's convenient for me, roughly paraphrasing, and that's the mindset we want to be in, man. We want to have what we want to be, whatever the Lord gives us. We want it to be not content, but I'm trying to think of that scripture, give me riches nor poverty, whatever that's, I think it's convenient, roughly paraphrasing. It's in Proverbs, see if I could find that. But that's the mind state we want to be in, man. We don't want riches, nor do we want to be we don't want to be poor. We want just enough, man. We want just enough to get by, because you understand that, if you get, a little bit of riches, or if you get, once you get riches, then your mind ain't gonna be set on serving Yahweh Shem Shah. Your mind is gonna be set on doing what these 2/3 doing, man. I'm going out here, trying to establish, something on this side, which is through. Because why? Scripture says to lay up our treasures in heaven in Salakia. I'm trying to find this verse, I'm trying to find the verse. I can't, Lord willing, somebody will put it in the Lord willing, somebody will put it in the comment section. But yeah, don't give me riches nor poverty, because the Lord knows what ultimately the Lord knows ultimately what we need, man. And shit, if certain brothers may have riches, but they still doing the work because that's their lot. Other brothers maybe cannot handle that. They got enough. They got more riches, and now they're not serving the Lord. They're not looking upon the Lord. They thinking that they got it by themselves, man. So all going back to that verse, man. To not be envious, man. Don't be envious of what these 2/3 got, man. Don't, put your head down or feel bad because, these niggas got something that, you think that you want. You ultimately, we think that we want a lot of things. Like, we think that, we want a lot of things, but we don't need them, man. And that's the spirit, because, we got to be grateful for what we do have, man. And we got this truth. The water Yahweh Shem Shah for giving us this truth. But we got this truth, man. Shit, most of us got cars. Most of us got a roof over our head. We're eating food, man. That's enough, man. Speaking to my soul first and foremost, sometimes I get caught up in things that I don't have rather than being appreciative of things that I do have, man. Brothers, doing the work with the brothers, man. You know, it's a lot of things that to be grateful about, man, to be thankful about, man. So, you know, gotta just pray to the Lord to, you know, remove that demon, man. I mean, ultimately, it's a demon, I would say. You know, we got to be thankful for what we do have, and that's ultimately there's truth. You know, so again, the water Yahabashim Yashab, we gotta be thinking about the things that we do have rather than we don't have, man. So the next precept I'm gonna bring out, what was another one? All right, this is the same chapter, Proverbs 24, verse 20, and it says, "For there shall be no reward to the evil man. The candle of the wicked shall be put out." You know, it's not gonna be no reward. You know, these niggas think that they actually doing something, man. They think that they actually doing something, man. What does it say in Isaiah? I will cause their give them their delusions, roughly paraphrasing, or cause their delusions. You know, these niggas actually think that they doing something, man, because they got fucking paper money, man. That's not real money. Real money is silver and gold, gold and silver. You know, shit, US dollar ain't even backed up by the Federal Reserve. But here you have it. You got these ninjas out here waking up every fucking morning, have it on their mind. I'm gonna go get this bag, man. I'm gonna go get this bag. Then what? When that bag devalues you, when that dollar crashes, then what? You know? So that's why it's very important that we need to get in our bag in these scriptures, man. We need to get in our bag in this. Because what? Isaiah 33:6 says, "Wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times," man. You know, these niggas think that shit, LeBron James, Floyd Money Mayweather, Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, you know, all these dudes. And that's Jake. You know what I'm saying? Because Esau he can't be saved. You know? Esau can't be saved. But Jake, all these Jakes think, you know, that money's gonna save him, man. And that's true. You know, riches profit not. In roughly paraphrasing the day of the Lord. And I should have, you know, Salakia, I should have brought, you know, have these scriptures out. But riches profit not, man. So your money can't save you. So that's why we need to get in our spiritual bag. That's why we need to be in these scriptures. Because we understand that wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of our times to come. Jacob's trouble is around the corner. You got the CDC, you know, and I got to watch what I say so they don't, you know, take down this video. But here you have it, you know, they just released a guideline for a zombie apocalypse, man. And brothers been saying this through the spirit, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if some zombies was out here, man. Everybody taking a jab, you know. But these are the times to come. So that's why you need to be rooted. You got to gird up your loins, man, and be rooted in the spirit. Rooted in these scriptures, man. What does Romans 12 say? Let me see. Not Romans 12, Salakia. Romans 15. Romans 15. Romans 15:4 says, "For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope." You know? So that's why we need to be in these scriptures, man. Because why? It says that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures that we might have hope. You know? So that's why it's, you know, very important to not be, you know, trying to have your mind up on, we got to put this world away, man. Man, let's go to John, man, because, you know, sometimes, and people don't see it, you know, you know, especially us in this truth. You gotta give your, you know, your life away, man, especially in this world, you know, shit, especially, you know, to the younger brothers that may still live with their parents or still, you know, in communication with their parents. Your parents want you to be something in this world, but little do they know, you know, we forsake this world, man. We don't give a damn about this world, man. Because why? The fashions of this world pass away. We know Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed, man. You know, Babylon the Great is going to be destroyed. So we're not setting up our treasures on this side, man. You know, but some people, you know, got one foot in, one foot out, man. You know, they don't, you know, in their mind that, you know, oh, I'm trying to serve the Lord, but you know, it's like they playing the fence, man, playing both sides. You know, kind of having that spirit, oh, I don't, you know, shit. Things don't look like, you know, because they don't see the horrible things happen right now, so they think that this shit is gonna keep going on, man. Jacob's trouble's around the corner. Babylon the Great is gonna be destroyed, man. Now, I'm not saying no one knows the date. Scripture says that Yahweh Shah will come like a thief in the night, so no one knows the date. That's why we are hastening the coming of Yahweh Shah, the year 2021. But we gave up the world, man. You know, we put off that old man and gave up the world, because the Lord, Yahweh Shah, is going to promise what? A new life, man. Going to promise us everything that we need in the kingdom of heaven. You know, so some brothers are maybe playing the fence thinking that this shit ain't going to be destroyed, but it will. You got to put off the world, and you got to put off, you know, your ways of thinking, man, because this shit is going to get destroyed. You know, so with that being said, you can't be worried about riches. You can't be worried about, you know, having a nice house, having a nice car, all those things. Why? Because what's that scripture say? And Salakia for going, you know, I'm kind of all over the place, but it says we'll be like pilgrims, because we're gonna be on the move. But what the point I'm trying to say is that, you know, with knowing that, you have to understand that, you know, riches, wealth, all that does not matter, man. It's the scriptures that matter. You know, you got to be rooted up in the scriptures. And Salakia for going off the point. But the point is to not be envious of what these evil men have, man. You know? All right, so let's go to Matthew. Let's go to Matthew 19. All right, let's go to Matthew 19 and I'm going to start at verse 28. And it says, and Yahweh Shah said unto them, verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones. Salakia. Let me read that again. It says, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel. Verse 29. And everyone that hath forsaken houses, or brethren, or sisters, or fathers, or mothers, or wives, or children, or lands for my name's sake, shall receive 100-fold, and shall inherit everlasting life. That's the spirit backing up what I was saying, man. You know, coming in this we gave up our aspirations in this world. We gave up our quote-unquote hope and dreams. Why? Because we followed Yahweh Bashim Shah. Because we what the scripture says, man. Because the Lord said he was going to give us 100-fold, man. Imagine that. And this is low level. You know, all these, you know, quote-unquote luxurious things in this world, that's low level according to what Yahweh Bashim Shah has in store for us, man. So with knowing that, I'm gonna read verse 29. It says, and I'm gonna read verse 29 again, and it says, and everyone that hath forsaken houses or brethren or sisters or fathers or mothers or wives or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life, man. So you can't be playing the fence, man. You can't be trying to still, you can't be still trying to live that old life with knowing this, with knowing that, man. And verse 30, it says, but many that are first shall be last, and the last shall be first. That's why it's very important to not envy what these niggas got, man. That's why it's very important to, that's why it's very important, because what the scripture says that, but many that are first shall be last. And who's first right now, man? LeBron James, Michael Jordan, rappers, entertainers, actors. Those are the quote unquote first right now, man. In the eyes, especially in the media eye. But the scripture says that what? The first shall be last, man. And when you look at it right now, we are the last, man. We are the last right now. They look upon us as nothing. They look upon us as crazy. They look at, they think we stupid going out to prophesy this word, man. Prophesy the downfall of this place, man. So that's why the scripture says the last shall be first. Why? Because what? We followed Yahweh Shem Shah, man. We dropped just like the story. We dropped what we was doing, man. Many brothers could have, could have had quote unquote, careers, NBA, NFL, rapper, whatever. But we forsake all that and follow Yahweh Shem Shah. I ain't want to make this lesson too long, but I think the point has been made, man. The point has been made, Salakia. But the point is to not envy what these 2/3 have, man. Speaking to myself first and foremost, man. Be grateful. Be thankful for what we do have, man. Speaking to myself first and foremost again. We got to be thankful for what we do have, man. And not worried about not worried or not feeling down for ourselves that, we don't have the biggest house. We don't have the fastest car, nicest car. We don't have hundreds of thousands of dollars, but we got this truth, man. We got Yahweh Shem Shah. So I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shah Bahasham, or Ka Kodash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders, great Muslim everywhere, and peace, blessings, salutations to the hopeful, let's scattered abroad. Till next time, Shalom and Abba Babah.